Street Pro, bottom line. Flow, canteen, hot take, Jake, and O. Sports professor, you know. Street professor back again, it's game time. A la playa, no playtime, it's play guy. Cause we ain't talking about practice like AI. Sports professors spit the best takes out like AI. Artfully intelligent, I can't write mine. Rhyme citing with girls' DMs like Messi after the goal time. That was a triple entendre, did you catch me rambling? Flipping Simone Biles, we the bottom line champion.
I need my hands, just like this one.
Let's go, Street Pro, bottom line. Flow, canteen, hot take, Jake, and O. Sports professor, you know. Yo, Street Professor, I'm back, baby, like I never left. Bottom line, flow, canteen, hot take, Jake and O. Street! Stop!
Go hard, or go home. 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 Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Yeah, these championship rings on my hands now. In my head, I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. You a squad, know you're looking man down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now. Call filling up, I need product again. Treat the business like a playground, might slide on you. Don't me wrong, might slide on you. Do a backflip, cause I'm mad rich. I'm the definition of what that is. Go hard, or go home. 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 Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. I'm a warrior, I go back to back, then go back to back. If I top the top, then a double back, and I'm topping that. Yeah, I beat my own records. Yeah, I gotta get money fetish. Same team, I don't set trip. Never dull, this electric. Went and put the Ricks on my toes. Me and bro, that's the give and go. Stay 100, end zone. Keep them coming. I know. I won't flood my wrist, no, I'm not dumb like that. No. I just wanna give my mama 100 racks. Go hard, or go home.
Yo, what's going on?
Go hard, or go home.
Bottom line, episode 125.
Touchdown like the end zone.
Let's go.
When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard.
Cameraman has the plan. There he is.
Go.
Let's go. Hot take Jake. What's up, fellas? It's the Bottom Line Sports. Let me get that intro going again. My bad. But here we go. Time to go hard or go home, baby. Episode 125. I see Jake, but I don't see the sports professor. What's going on?
He should be the first one here.
That's what I'm asking. Y'all keep tapping in on there. Check out, see where he's at. I'm setting all
celebrating away.
Here we go. Episode 129. Going to talk a little sports today. Like, share, subscribe. Where can they find this canteen?
At the Bottom Line Sports.
At the Bottom Line Sports.
Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Check us out.
I finally got a
sport.
Are we going on the sports show? I mean, on the sports. Did you check our sports page?
Yeah, we live, bro.
We're live over there too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. That's good. We fixed the Facebook thing, so hey, it is what it is, man. So let's go. Let's switch into
my favorite background music.
That's your favorite?
That's my favorite one right there, man. I like the beat. The beat mellow. Everything is smooth, man.
All right.
My favorite.
Let's go. All right. So here we go. Talking a little sports. I don't know where the professor's at, but hopefully he shows up. If not, we might just skip NHL.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do it at the canteen.
You know, I was gonna say I don't know SHI bleed about no. Nah, man, I don't know why. Nah, man. No,
yeah.
No. Omar, where you at? Omar, you be dogging everybody else out. Omar, you dog Jake out when he ain't on time. You didn't show up.
On time.
Come on now. Yeah. Come on, Omar.
You want to talk a little NHL, Jake?
Yeah, y'all go ahead. Yeah, that's fine with me. I mean, they're 3 games up. I mean, it's 3-1 right now. And I think,
but
isn't it game 5 tonight?
Yeah, they finally took it to force a game 5 at least, right? Feels almost like the NBA Finals, right?
Yeah, the Oilers won last time.
Yeah,
they actually played offense more this time, and I was shocked by it. I thought this was about to be a sweep, but the Panthers, I think, close it out because it's in it's going to be definitely in what's it called? There's the Panther Stadium. Sorry.
Yeah, they're going to Florida. They beat them 8-1. Force a game. It's almost like I said. It is pretty similar because you remember in Game 4 of the NBA Finals, they blew out the Celtics, and they pushed to Game 5, but they couldn't push it past game that. All right, welcome to the show, man. Let's talk. I don't know. What do you want to talk? Anybody? Y'all got some Major League Baseball?
The Yankees are looking great.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull some MLB stats real quick, man, because I was thinking about Jake when he even mentioned the Yankees, man. Right now, the Yankees are 50-24.
This is a beautiful year.
They're a game and a half ahead of the Orioles and the Red Sox.
Orioles are closing in on them.
Yeah, the Red Sox are 11 and a half games behind.
We have Garrett Cole coming back.
Blue Jays 14 games, and then the Tampa Bay Devil Rays are 15 games behind. When you look at the other teams in the American League, the Guardians look pretty good. The Mariners are on top of their division, but the Astros are like 9 games behind. The Rangers are right behind the Astros. The Angels are 13 games behind, and the Oakland A's, they can kind of can it. So right now you got to look at the Yankees. The Yankees look good. The Guardians look good, as well as the Mariners look good as well. And when we look at the National League guys, the Phillies are still reigning at the top of their division, but the Braves are only 8 games behind. I don't foresee the Braves really doing too much, man. The Braves got a lot of injuries. Kuna got injured, and some of their major key players got injured. But the Brewers are top of their division, 42-30, with the Cardinals 5.5 games behind. The Pirates, Reds, and the Cubs are at least 7 to 8.5 games behind in that division.
Right.
Man, the Dodgers are really killing it over in the National League West. The Dodgers are 45-29. The Giants are 8.5 games behind. Padres are doing pretty bad. Diamondbacks and the Rockies are like 20.
That seems like a terrible division, the West there.
Yeah. So the Dodgers are going to – so right now, I mean, you got the Dodgers, Brewers, and Phillies look really good. And then you have the Yankees, Guardians, and the Mariners look pretty good. I mean, there's still a lot of
except for the Dodgers. Yeah, the NL West and the AL West look pretty bad.
Right.
Except
so, like I said,
the Dodgers.
Like I said, I think the Mariners and the Dodgers both have those divisions sold up. So there's a lot of baseball that's left to be played. I mean, we got the All-Star break coming up mid-July. The All-Star break is going to be out at Tropicana. I think Tropicana somewhere out in Texas. I think it's at the Rangers. I think it's at the Rangers place this year. The MLB All-Star game, man. So, I mean, that's a big thing to look forward to. MLB All-Star game is going to be in Arlington, Texas. So it's going to be at the is it at Tropicana? I think it is at Tropicana.
What is the name of that stadium?
I
should know it. I'm a Rangers fan.
I believe it's at Tropicana, man. I'm trying
Globe Life Field.
Globe Life. So like Globe Life is right out in Arlington, man. So
hey, it's Papa Ruben. Hey, towards your son. Go get him. Go wake him up, Papa Ruben.
Yeah, we're looking for Omar, but shout out to Papa Ruben. Shout out to the Celtics, man.
Shout out to your Celtics.
But right now, man, Right now, as I said, guys, I think there's a lot of baseball left. There's a lot left on the line. There's a lot left.
Everybody get to the All-Star break. Can't wait.
Yeah, so I mean, you can separate the men from the boys after the All-Star break because you got to think about it. They'll take the All-Star break, and, man, we'll fly right into August. And then, man, you know, the major base, I mean, you'll have a few trades or whatever trade deadline, but then you'll have those major key movements and major things that need to close the loop on by September, man, because as we know, once football season ramps up, like week 3, week 4, even week 5, then we'll roll into the MLB, to the baseball season, man. So, yeah.
When is the All-Star break?
Starts the week of the 12th.
Of July?
Yeah, July 12th. So they'll start doing all that stuff.
Okay, so it's still got about 3 weeks. 3 weeks out.
Yeah, about 3 weeks out. Because a lot of those guys got to play. They got to play coming up to the 4th of July and all that good stuff like that, man. So there'll be some. They'll have a major break. You know, like I said, they'll have this All-Star break, and that's where you separate the men from the boys, man. So, like I said, man, I think right now from the National League, man, the Dodgers seem like the premier team that fits the bill. And then, like I said, as Jake, you know, latest name to claim that the Yankees are looking phenomenal. But like as we said, man, the Orioles are closing in, and they're only 1.5 games.
Well, Jake's looking for the Phillies and the Yankees to meet up.
Yeah.
In the World Series.
I think that'll be a great series.
It looks like it could happen. What about your Braves? Or
bro, they 8.5. They're 8 games behind.
I mean, I know you got some injuries too, though. But you think you guys start?
Nah, man. I think the Phillies are gonna.
I mean, can y'all like kick it into another gear?
Possibly, man. Possibly, but like I said, all the key players are injured, man. So that's a major movement where we're hurting at right now. So I don't foresee the Braves making any movement thing at this point, man. They may not, but I seriously doubt it, bro.
Okay. Anything about baseball there, Jake?
I'm just excited for Garrett Cole to show up. Once Garrett Cole comes back, we are favorited for it all. I'm ready. Okay. We're number 1, and we ain't even got our best pitcher out there.
Is that what it is?
I can't wait. We are looking great right now.
When does he come back?
They're saying, you know what? They want to say August. I would prolong it. I would say end of August if I was them. If we have that number 1 seed, oh no. We might as well let him rest. The playoffs.
I'll just wait for the playoffs?
Mm-hmm.
No, I wouldn't say playoffs. I would bring him back and let him get a few reps a little bit, man. Because what I think tends to happen is that you know, you let players rest, and man, I don't think they perform at their peak, man. Let them get a few reps, let them play a few games, let him get loose a little bit, and then I think he'll be ready to.
Yeah, I think you should play him a few
throughout the duration of the season, man.
Right. I think they should play him a little bit.
I mean,
because you said he's close, right? He's close to coming back.
Yeah. When he comes back, we'll be fine. But what I'm saying is, rest him as much as you can, because for the run that we need, that's what you got to do.
Okay. That's fair. What's up, Bo? Hey, not a butter baby says Jake from State Farm.
And I got my khakis on.
You got your khakis on too?
Let's go.
Go get a red shirt. Go get Canteen's red shirt. All right, here we go. Let's go. Papa Room's in the room. Bo's in the room. Not a butter baby's been in the room. Appreciate you guys coming in. I don't know why it's taking so long to start back up. It's crazy. All right. We get our music going around and around. All right. So, did you get to see that fight, Jake? Tank versus Dave Martin?
Yeah, I'll say this.
Okay.
I think Javante right now, I like this. They said, you know, Terrence Crawford is, of course, I think right now the best overall fighter.
Okay.
But pound for pound,
Javante Davis.
I think you have to give it to Javante right now.
You got to give it to him, bro.
Really?
And what's crazy, and I know people don't want me to take it here.
Uh-oh.
Because I still think Ryan should get his rightful rematch. But with what Tank is doing, Floyd has not knocked out the way Javonte has. Javonte has a heavy hand. And he's not only beating them because of defense, he's going at them back. I think we could be looking at the better boxer than even Floyd Mayweather.
No,
I'm telling you right now, Canteen.
I'm not gonna jump out there that far.
Canteen, he has a knockout.
What are you talking about?
Floyd lost that by 2006. We didn't see many Floyd knockouts anymore.
Smoke weed every day.
Plenty.
No, I'm telling you, Javonte is that man. He is knocking. I've never seen guys fear for their lives before their fight.
Okay,
he's the Mike Tyson of this era right now.
Now there was some reports he refused to take the VADA test or something like that. Wish you had Clubber in here.
I don't know about that. I don't know anything on that.
No,
I
read some stories that he because of Ryan Garcia, he refused to take the VADA test or something. I don't know. He doesn't trust it now or something. I don't know, man. Anyway, but they're saying Shakur Stevenson or Lemachenko should be the next fight for Tank.
I guess do that, but I think everybody wants to see the Ryan fight back again.
The rematch.
I mean,
you can. Obviously, he doesn't want to do a rehydration clause again. You have to have some kind of catch weight. Yeah, some kind of catch weight. I don't know, because I don't think Ryan's going to go down that as far as he did last time. I don't think he's going to drop that much weight. I don't know. Maybe what's a good catch weight, Jake? Maybe 147. I don't know.
Between that
might be too. Because I don't know if Tank will go up that high.
I'm telling you right now, and it worries me because Ryan, of course, trolls a lot. But Ryan, I know you could troll. Who did he just troll and beat? Oh, what's his name? Devin Haney. You won't be able to do that this time. You got to be serious. You got to take this man serious. Mm-hmm. Javonte is that boy right now. He is knocking people out. This is scary. He can literally. He's on his way. Right now, he's in the top 10 all-time boxers.
What, right now?
Absolutely. Because he has not lost. He has not lost, and he has not ran away from anybody.
Okay.
This boy is on his way.
I mean, you just got to look at it, man, how the fight ended, bro. Oh my God!
There he is in the house.
Guy, man.
Your boy, a champion. Yes, we are here. We are back from Miami. I just got in from Miami. That's why I'm late.
Are your arms tired?
I met the team in Miami. We were fighting and live all night long, popping Ace of Spades bottles. It was beautiful. And now I'm back, baby. And you shall address me by my new title, champion. We did it!
The sports professor
is possible.
Champion.
Champion. Let's go, Celtics.
Papa Ruben agrees.
We're here. Let's go, Boston. You get these when you sit courtside, sucker. You get this shirt when you sit courtside. Game 1, suckers. Y'all ain't got enough dollars or moolah in the bank to sit courtside like your boy and Papa Ruben. Let's go.
Let's go.
I've never seen nobody so happy about an asterisk championship. Gosh.
Ooh,
hey, look. Ruben.
Hey, Jake, I told you once, and I'm not going to tell you again. You will address me as champion, or I will not respond to you today.
Man.
Okay, Champion Omar. Champion Omar. Look at what Nutter Butter said. Omar was with me in Miami popping bottles and making babies. What?
Me and Nutter Butter, we was taking JT and JB's seconds. We was just in the background getting all the second models that were there that couldn't hook up with Tatum and Brown. Me and Nutter Butter were picking them up.
Oh my gosh.
It was a beautiful night. Beautiful night. And I'm going to Boston for the parade, so I'll be there Friday. You'll see your boy in the parade.
Before we get to Boston,
Oh man, we're gonna
go
get
ahead and give your take on the Javante fight. And I said right now he has put himself in the top 10 all-time boxers.
That is honestly, I really wish Clubber D was here right now. I really wish Clubber D was here right now.
10.
That has to be the most asinine, ludicrous statement I have ever heard in my whole entire life, sir. Top 10? I can name 10 Puerto Rican and Mexican fighters better than him. I can name at least 5 to 10, probably, African American fighters better than him. So
right
come
now,
on, dog.
Is he not chasing better than Floyd in his generation? Better than Floyd, what Floyd did. Floyd beat you with defense. He's knocking them out, Omar. He's knocking his opponents out.
I get it. His style is good. People like his style because he is knocking people out. You're right. And I'm not going to say he's not a great fighter because he is. But to put him on any all-time list at this point in time is nothing more than just, it's just disingenuous, to be honest.
Disingenuous.
Man, it's 30-0 right now. He is 20 wins away from matching up to Floyd's undefeated 15-0.
That's a lot of wins, though. 20 wins? That's a lot.
But as I told you, Jake,
he's already gone over the hill, guys.
To 10 years, so we'll see.
So Jake, as I told you, man, the fight turned when he threw that left hand and knocked him out with a minute and 30 seconds in the 8th round. He is the better
Red
fighter.
Auerbach cigar here with me, just
nice
guy, man. This guy,
just a champion, just a champion, baby, just a champion in life, just everything.
So, champ,
I'm getting a little hot from Miami last night. Let me take this shirt off. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So, Champ, what's Tank Davis's next fight? Well, we're talking about either Shakur or Lomachenko. Hot Take Jake wants a rematch with Ryan. Where are you thinking Davis goes here?
Yeah, and before I even answer this question, I do want to obviously put in a shameless plug and promo for tomorrow's Banter, Brawls, and Bravado. I will have Mel from Man Down Sports. We'll talk NBA. Also going to have Clubber D, the combat chief, to review this fight and others. So come to see what the combat sports expert, boxing expert, Clubber D has to say about the fight.
Tell him what I said to you tomorrow, Omar. Tell him what I said tomorrow.
I am. Oh, you wait. I'm going to wait. You just be watching so he can tear you a new one.
Omar, I'll say this. Before you go, I think he's going to tell you know what? I think Jake's got a point here. I think he's going to tell you that.
Okay. I highly, highly doubt that if I know him as well as I do. That being said, look, is he a great fighter? Yes. Do we want to continue to see him fight? Yes, he's one of the best in the world right now. The word on the street, as I'm reading it, is Lomachenko will be his next fight. Obviously, they're both champions, and so that would be a good fight for him to take in the shout out Clubber D. Yes, our Ball and Buds Combat Sports Insider.
Some people know him as the woo.
But anyways. So I think that'll be a good fight for him to take. As for Benavidez, who fought on the undercard, obviously we want to see him fight Canelo, but Canelo's still running like he got track shoes on. So I guess we're gonna get Benavidez, probably just staying up there at lightweight. Or light heavyweight, excuse me, and just fighting a contender up there. But we always hope for Canelo. So, hey, we'll see. Again, tune in tomorrow and see what Clubber D has to say, 8 p.m. Eastern at Ball and Buds.
Hey, and Omar, you'll be happy to know I fixed the Facebook stuff. So,
yeah. So, what did you do? Did you add a custom RMTP? Is that what that was?
Yeah, that's what I had to do for the group.
And so, what did you do? How did you do this? Explain this process to me.
You got to go in there. I'll send you the video I looked at. It's on YouTube. The guy's pretty good. He just goes fast. You have to slow down, but you have to basically just go live and then find your stream key. And then there's a little toggle in there that says something about keep it on permanently or something like that.
Okay.
And then automatically.
And are you able to stream it straight through to the Bottom Line Sports Group?
Yeah, right. It should be. They said they checked it and it's streaming straight to Bottom Line, but you have to do it through an RMTL or whatever. Now the profile I'm able to do it regular, but on my profile.
Hey, everybody out there right now, if you're listening to us, go to @the Bottom Line Sports on.
As soon as you do, almost. Mr. Free.
Plug just to get them to subscribe.
Subscribe
after Omar unfreezes.
Ball and Buds. IG, Twitter, YouTube.
Yeah.
OMAR Sports Professor, champion.
Hey, Professor. We can't hear you. Where you at? Are you? Look at him. He's freezing again. Mr. Freeze is back. The champ. There he is. Now he's going in slow-mo. Okay, now I see. What's up, champ? Hey, champ. Give us a. We did a very poor job at NHL. Give us a quick update. Obviously, they pushed to Game 5, similar to the NBA Finals. We were saying, the Panthers. And so, what are you looking at? Is it still pretty much looking at? It's just a matter of time. A gentleman's sweep like your Celtics did. What are we thinking here?
Yeah, I can't trust you all to do anything when I'm gone, especially do the professor's mixed bag. So let me go ahead and handle these. Damn, Ken, I thought you was going to get me. I thought you was going to get me today, Ken. I thought you was going to back me up.
No, I jumped in on the baseball.
He did the baseball. He did a good job with the baseball. NHL, he said he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for the NHL.
So you're right, though. You're right. It is going as the same trajectory as the NBA Finals. We go into Game 5 tonight. Edmonton last game in Game 4. They blew out Florida 8-1, which in hockey is like the Mavericks blowing out the Celtics by 40 at home. Okay, both teams lost because they didn't care, and they just wanted to win on their home court. So you give up Game 4, who cares, and you go back home and win it in front of your fans. That's what's going to happen tonight. Matthew Tkachuk, Captain Alexander Barkov, and one of the best goalies in the world, Sergei Bobrovsky. Tonight, they are going to bring the Florida Panthers the cup after losing it last year, similar again to the Celtics. So this is just a pretty much a similar sort of finals that we're seeing here. And I'll be back down in Florida Friday night for the party with both franchises.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right, Omar. So here's the thing, Omar. We're gonna go into because I know you're.
Do you want my baseball update? I do have a quick few notes, and I think Jake may want to hear this.
Jake already touted his Yankees and Phillies again matchup.
I definitely want to back him up on something.
Okay, go ahead.
Is that, and I hate this because I hate the Yankees, the damn Yankees, as I call them. But right now they sport the two top MVP candidates in Major League Baseball. Juan Soto, who had the hot start to the year and is still playing really well, but now moving into first place is all stand for Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge in the past 40 games, let me give you a professor's fun fact. Aaron Judge in the past
fun fact.
Ooh, I like that. In the past 40 games, Aaron Judge is on a historic pace. Since May 1st, he has hit .372 with 20 homers, 46 RPIs, and a 1388 OPS, which means offensive percentage of slugging. It just means how well he's hitting the ball. It takes into account home runs and base hits and all that stuff. Anyways, it's been even scarier in the last month. He's been hitting .393 with a 1476 OPS. Those are Ruthian and Gehrig numbers, top 10 in Yankee history for a one-game stretch. So Aaron Judge is leading them. Garrett Cole is coming back. Soto's playing amazing. I hate to say it, but I can't see anything other than the Yankees being the AL representative for Major League Baseball. And in the NL side, some crucial news. Mookie Betts has fractured his left hand. Will be out 6 to 8 weeks.
It's not good.
It was that ball, right? That pitcher that threw it at his hand.
Yep, hit him in the hand last night. He came out with a fractured left hand. He's gonna miss 6 to 8 weeks. They moved Shohei up to leadoff, and in his first game at leadoff, he already went off. So Shohei now moves into the poll as the leader for the NL MVP. And he's probably going to get it and become only the second player since Frank Robinson, the great Frank Robinson, to get the MVP in both leagues. And he'll also have, obviously, 3 now MVPs at the end of the year. So unless he gets injured, which hopefully he doesn't, he will be your NL MVP as well. So there you go.
All right. Thanks, Omar, for
We're
the
excited,
update.
man. Yankees are up.
Omar's bag.
And now,
bag.
The professor's mixed bag, baby.
The champ.
mixed bag.
By the way, shout out! I got one quick shout out, if I may.
Hey.
Okay, if you don't mind.
Oh, go ahead.
I would like to shout out the U.S. Open winner from this weekend, Bryson DeChambeau. Okay, let me shout him out for a couple of reasons. First of all, he is on the Live Golf Tour, which, if anybody doesn't know, there's a big divide between Live Golf, which is funded by the Saudi Arabians, and the PGA Tour. I'm not going to go into all of it. I've done a lot of this on my podcast, so you can go back and listen. I'll be doing more of it in a couple weeks here. But what I do want to say is that Rory was the PGA Tour's, main proponent for them, not for the LIV not, getting anything that they should get. I always thought it was BS. I always thought the reasonings people used are very disingenuous because the Saudis also fund Disney, Uber, Amazon, and everything else you use. So if you use one, well, then you're supporting it as well. So I've always supported Live Golf, and I've always been against Rory for the stance that he takes, and for him to blow 2 4-foot putts to win and have DeChambeau. That's right, Pops. I don't feel bad for you at all, Rory. Take your PGA Tour BS and shove it where the sun don't shine. Go off and cry, you little baby.
Hello, calm down. Okay. Well, thanks for that. The professor's mixed bag. Okay, all right. So, or as we like to call him around here today, the champ.
That's right. Thank you, sir. Okay. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I gave you a hard time all this time, Omar. I'm giving you your flowers.
I'm just waiting to hear it from Jake. Where is it, Jake?
We're about to
call me champion right now. Call me champion.
All right, we're going to talk about that.
Damn question.
All right, here we go. So, as Jake knows so well, the Boston Celtics gentleman's sweep of the Dallas Mavericks. So all we got to say is congratulations to the Boston Celtics. They have won the NBA Finals championship.
You see the MVP, Jaylen Brown, right there. Let's go. Got my Kevin Garnett Wheaties box from 2008. I'm still holding on to. Let's go.
There you go.
Congratulations. Did it.
Please don't reenact that.
All right.
Anything is possible. Let's go,
all right,
Celtics.
So here we go, Omar.
Let's go, Celtics. Let's go, Celtics. Thank you, Flo. I appreciate you playing along.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm playing along with you, man. Hey, so we all know, you know this, Professor, as the sports professor, you have a great memory. And you remember how I touted the Boston Celtics as saying they were possibly a 70-win team game. And after they got Porzingis and Drew Holiday, who is a starter, by the way. Drew Holiday is a starter. But anyway, remember I touted that you guys could possibly win 70 games in the regular season and were easy favorites to go to the championship. But I'll let you go first, Professor, since you this is your spotlight now. You are the champ as of today, and we're going to give you your flowers. Let us know. You can go. You don't have to go into it all right now because we know you have a lot to say. But kind of give us your overall feelings about the championship and how you felt once they won.
You gotta watch this too.
And let kind of give us your overall feelings as you saw them win the championship again after 16 years apart, but winning their 18th championship and now passing the Lakers now. Hurting a lot of Lakers fans' feelings, but. Give us kind of your initial thoughts about the winning the championship for your Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I've got a few things to say here. First of all, you were correct. It was on the day, 16 years to the day from 2008 when we won our championship.
Yeah.
And you're right, Flo. This does put us at the magic number. What is that magic number, Jake? Jake, can you tell me what that magic number is, sir?
Does Jake even
I
know?
want to hear your number.
Oh, no. I wouldn't know. Yeah, you wouldn't know because the Lakers aren't there. That's why you wouldn't know. Okay? Banner number 18. That's what you know nothing about. You can take your asterisk and you can shove that up where your sun don't shine, okay?
Hey,
ain't no asterisk over here. The only asterisk is a bubble title. That's the only asterisk we're putting up in this piece. You understand me? So, that being said, the Celtics are one of the greatest teams in history. They're one of only 5 teams to get to 80 wins. They're one of 5 teams to get to 80 wins in history. They beat teams by an average of 10.7 points per game in wins. They were top 3 in offensive and defensive efficiency. Their offense scored 122.6 points per 100 possessions, which ranks as the best in NBA history, even above the Warriors. So, what I'm going to say is the grind to the top, gentlemen, it's arduous. You got to have your ups. You got to have your downs. We were 5 minutes away from beating the Warriors for a championship. We lost it. We completely crapped the bed and shouldn't have lost to the bum Heat and some bum named Jimmy, whatever the heck his name is, Emo Jimmy or whatever. Shouldn't have done that. But you know what? Again, you gotta lose to go up and become the champions of the world and prove to yourself that you are just so much more dominant than every other team in the league. And the haters can hate, and the haters can hate, and the shakers will shake, if I'm quoting my baby Tay-Tay today. And what we're going to say is we are champions of the world. I am a champion.
We are the champion. I can't play that song because, copyright.
Copyright.
I would play that.
I was wondering if you had the license. I really wanted you to have the license for that.
I know, that would have been great. Actually, you know what I should have played? I should have played this song while you were saying all that. And you have any more to say? I was going to play this.
I do. I can keep going all day, baby. So, when you look back on just the historic franchise that is the Boston Celtics, you go all the way back to the days of Red Auerbach, the great, the legend, who, by the way, rest in power. I was at his funeral. Shout out my boy Amol Badan. I was at Red Auerbach's funeral in Arlington, Virginia. I met Kevin McHale. I saw Robert Parrish. Chatted it up with DJ. Anyways, that's besides the point. Leading to the great Paul Pierce, having Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Kevin Garnett. Oh, and the list goes on and on of the retired jerseys hanging up in the rafters. Yes, Flip.
Interlude, so we can all talk now a little bit. So you would put them now officially in the top 10 of all-time teams? This team.
That is a
even above the 85-86 Boston team? Larry Bird.
First of all, I'm going to need you to stop being disrespectful. The 84-85 or 85-86 rather Boston team is one of, if not the best,
they're in the top
ever,
5.
even better than Michael Jordan's Bulls or the Warriors.
Oh no,
but
now you're
that's
just
neither here nor there. They're definitely top 3 of all time. Is this team better?
4.
By metrics, yes. By offensive and defensive metrics, sure.
All time.
But would I put them? No, technically that was my first championship. I'm very nostalgic on this. So I love the 85-86 team. It was my favorite team ever. So I would not put them above them, but technically, metric-wise, they are better. I would put them in the top 5, though. Yeah, okay. I'll put them in the top 5.
This team in the top 5?
Top 5 all. And they're going back to
this
back.
Team.
And they're going to be a dynasty. This team.
Wow.
Right
we're going to talk about that. So, Jake, I know you're chomping at the bit. What do you have to say about the champ here, Omar, and his pop.
Call me the champion.
The Boston Celtics won their 18th.
I want to hear what Canteen says first. Don't worry.
Go ahead,
Canteen, real quick.
All right, man. So
is this a top 10 Canteen? Is this a top 10 team all time?
No. Let me cover the preliminary stuff first, and then we'll get to that point.
Okay.
So,
but get to that point at some point.
When we look at last night's game, man, Luka scored 28 points, from 12 to 25 from the field goal, 2 from 5 from the free throw line. You look at Tatum, 31 points, 11 for 24 from the field goal, 8 for 8 from the free throw line. Rebounds, you got Luka had 12 rebounds, Drew Holiday had 11, and Kyrie Irving had 9 assists, and you had Jason Tatum had 11 assists. So when I look at the Boston Celtics as a team, man, adding Porzingis was a great pickup. Just to kind of caveat on what Omar said, man, cream rises to the top and turds float to the bottom. So what I say is this right here, Flo. The Boston Celtics went.
By the way, Jake, the fakers, those were the turds floating to the bottom.
I was waiting on it. But hey, Boston had a phenomenal season, man. Hats off to them. Does this validate Kyrie as being one of the greats? Does this validate Luka as being one of the great guys? I mean, they had a great season, but they could not. They allowed Boston to go up 3-0 on them, and then the other night when they played the game, I think Flo and Tony, y'all was going back and forth about it, but I think that was a setup for those guys to get back to Boston and close the deal. Now, do I think they're one of the top 10 greatest teams? Who do I think is the greatest team in that era? Is the Bulls, man. Bulls hands down. But I would add Boston in there. They got 18 banners. Of course, they should be in there. They should be talked about. Period.
They're better. Okay, better than the Miami Heat. LeBron's Miami Heat.
It's about the banner count, Flo. The banner count.
No, but you can't count these banners in with all that.
So Flo,
this year's team.
Let me say this, Flo. Let me caveat on this. The Bulls, the 90s Bulls, they were a great team. Jordan, Pippen, Bill Cartwright, Horace Grant, Steve Kerr, Tony Kukoc, all those guys.
The first three.
Now, when you look at the first team to really dominate with that big three, that was Boston. Kevin Garnett left Minnesota. You had Kevin Garnett. You had Paul Pierce. And then they picked up Ray Allen from Miami. And they were the first to dominate and do that. Then everybody else wanted the blueprint. Then LeBron did it. And then I think it was Shaq and Kobe and all them guys, Gary Payton. They even took Karl Malone. And
what was their big three, Canteen? What are you talking about? What was their big three?
Who?
Shaq and Kobe. Who was the third guy?
Man, it was Shaq, Kobe, Gary Payton. They had Karl Malone.
Gary Payton?
Gary Payton played with the Lakers. Yeah.
You counting him as part of big three?
No, what I'm saying, here's what I'm saying. Teams started building that. The first big three was Boston.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, they didn't win a championship, but yeah,
Boston won a championship. Who did Boston beat in that championship? It was Boston and who? They beat the Lakers. They beat the Lakers.
Damn right.
Three.
Say it again. Should have happened in 2010, too.
So all I'm saying is this, Flo.
But it didn't.
As I caveat on what I said.
Could have if Kendrick Perkins didn't get injured.
Cream rises to the top. The Boston Celtics went the distance, man. They did what they had to do.
Right.
I would say they're in one of the top. It's about the banners, championships, bro.
Right, but this team, you can't put all those banners under this team. I'm saying this.
No.
One of the top teams, 10 teams ever, by team.
Just by themselves now.
By themselves, yeah.
Oh no, man! Hell no!
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Okay, hell no.
Okay.
I mean,
I didn't think so. I mean,
you got the Heat with the LeBron. And crew with the Heat. You had Golden State with their crew.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
You have the Lakers. What was that Lakers team? The Magic's Lakers.
Magic.
Back in 86-87. In 687, that was a great team. And so, yeah, I mean, I can't put them in the top 10 either, Jake. And here's why. I'm going to give my little spiel, Jake, and then I know you're waiting to go. But Jason Tatum, I'm sorry, Omar. I've been giving you your flowers, and I've been calling you the champ. I'm going to be honest. Jason Tatum, he had one of the worst shooting percentages in NBA Finals history. He was playing horrible. Most of the time. He had one game where he played well early, and then in the fourth quarter he only had 3 points. This was probably his best game, this game 5. He finally kind of put it together. But just because I can't put him in the top 10 because none of those top 10 teams I could go down a list probably. I'm not going to put them in any order necessarily, but the 95-96 Bulls, 2016-17 Golden State Warriors, you could put in the 71-72 Lakers. You could put in those Boston Celtics, 85-86. The 90-91
so why are you not putting them in? Because apparently they don't have the
01-02 Lakers.
You're not saying why though.
The reason I'm not putting them in because none of those teams had their number one star player play so poorly. He had the rest of the team carry him. All those teams had number one star players cut and dry, number one player and their number two guy. And those two guys played well, and the number one guy played exceptionally well. In this team, I just can't have an all-time great with an all-time supposedly number one player not play as great in the NBA Finals and then put him in a historic team. You would have to put in the 04 Detroit Pistons, who really didn't have a number one guy. You'd have to put him in that realm.
They played the Lakers that year too, right, Flo? The 04 Pistons played the Lakers.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it's hard for me to put him in when your top guy is not performing at peak level. That's why I put them. I think they're probably just slightly outside the top 10, but that would be me. They are a great team. Though.
Took the words out of my mouth, Pops. Took the words out of my mouth.
Mr. Rubin took the words out of his mouth.
But you can't. Usually
I don't care.
But usually you don't win without that top guy.
We have the best
76
team,
years.
The best.
Okay,
team.
you're the 04 Pistons in.
Except the fact that Tatum and Brown are both number ones. Tatum and Brown are both number ones. We got two number ones. And we got a number two. Because Porzingis would be a two on any other team in the league.
You've got 4 twos probably.
We've got three.
You've got
Porzingis would be a... Yeah, you know what? Don't make me leave. Don't make me have set up this whole couch and get off. Because I will get off.
I'm giving you my honest opinion.
I will hang up these...
You are 4 twos.
Getting close.
And a couple of threes. Okay, don't leave, Omar. We love you, Omar. I'm being honest. All right, go ahead, Jake. Give us your spiel. Don't leave, Omar. Stay with the crew. Come on. All right, go ahead, Jake.
Well, first, congratulations on one of the greatest asterisk championships I've ever seen in my life.
Hold on. Let me put on Jake's music.
Boy, do I laugh my ass off of what I've been hearing.
I got to deal with you.
We're actually thinking that this team is now a top 10 team of all time. To solidify yourself as a top 10 team of all time, you got to go through some power juggernauts on the way. You don't get to go play the background losers, the injured teams, and think that you're doing everything right. Come on, man. It's frustrating. Hey, congrats, Jason Tatum. Your press conference and interviews were so cringe. You copied Steph Curry after. You then acted like Kevin Garnett. You then tried to solidify yourself with a picture like Kobe. It was such a cringe.
It was a little cringy.
I love your corny ass. I love your corny ass, Jason Tatum. I love it. Be corny as hell.
It was a little cringy, man.
It was so
cringe. It was very cringy.
When I graduated, I want to tell y'all a quick story. When I graduated high school and was walking across the stage, I acted like Razor Ramon, and I did the whole across the stage. Why? Because I was excited. I wanted to do one of my favorite poses. Jason Tatum's just imitating Kobe Bryant because he is the next Kobe Bryant. He's the second coming.
Please stop.
Oh, no, Omar, stop. He is not the second coming of Kobe Bryant.
This is what I'll say, Flo.
Okay, go ahead.
Anybody can win one. And in the past 4 years, there's been a new championship.
Anybody. There's 7 NBA teams that have never won a championship, but anybody can win one.
Hold on. For you to put yourself in the dynasty and put yourself a top 10 team, I got to see you solidify it and win again.
What?
I have to see you do it again.
Let me tell you don't even have them in the top 10 all time.
No, I'm not saying top 10 all time. They've already proved that they can win a championship.
Hold on, Canteen. Think about this, Canteen. Because this is something the Celtics are very good at. Other than Larry Bird, you shouldn't even be comparing the Celtics team to that hard-nosed Celtics team in the 80s. There should be no reason you should ever compare the Larry Bird Celtics to this freaking knockoff Celtics team. Let me tell you something real quick. In 08, they had a big three, Canteen. I want to ask you something, Canteen. How many championships did they win?
They only won one.
Only won one.
They beat the Lakers. They beat the Lakers.
The Miami Heat joined together to join forces. They got 2. The Warriors joined forces. They got 2. Everybody that's practically had a big three that solidified a championship won more than one. You want to put yourself in that spot? You get a second ring, and you do it the right way. You go against the top teams.
The right way? Excuse me, basketball professor. What is the right way? To inform the delicious viewers that are wondering.
Omar, I love what Joel Embiid said on the ESPN broadcast. He said, guys.
What, did he's a Celtics hater? Of course he's going to say that.
He said specifically they got to beat the whole East because everybody was hurt. Everybody was hurt. Oh,
what do you expect him to say? What do you expect him to say? You play the teams that are put in front of you. We had no Porzingis, our third best player for the whole playoffs. Didn't nobody say nothing?
He's like your fourth best player, but go ahead.
Omar. The stars aligned right for you.
I don't care if wasn't there for a couple games. I don't care if Halliburton wasn't there for a couple games. I don't care if Butler missed the series because it wouldn't have mattered because we are one of the most dominant, if not most dominant team and definitely offense in the history of the NBA. So none of those teams stood a chance anyway.
Hey, I want to... Hold on. I'm going to say this right now. And be real right here. If Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown win no more rings after this, Omar, if they don't win another ring the rest of the as long as they're living and in the NBA, if they don't win another one, this championship becomes dissolved. It doesn't show anything. I'm sorry, Omar.
Jake. First of all, if you could please, I asked you to address me with a certain title.
Champion.
They become the 04 Pistons.
Champion.
Thank you, Ken. I appreciate
the
that.
04 Pistons, the 2019 Raptors, they become those kind of teams.
No, ain't
solidified.
Well, you know what will always be? Tell me, Jake. What will we always
this reminds me of? When Bill Russell
won all those rings,
when there was plumbers and stuff playing.
I was waiting for it. Great. Thank you for bringing that up. Let's go ahead and pick out every single championship that Bill Russell won. Let's go ahead and take those out. And let's just start after 1970. Do you know how many titles we have just after all those rings were won?
7.
7. What? Do you know how many other teams have 7 titles? You should know one of them.
I know the
other is the Warriors.
I know the Lakers have more than that.
Sure, yeah. Okay, that's fine. What my point is that it doesn't matter. We are one of the greatest franchises in history, and we have put together a team that single-handedly dominated the NBA from start to finish, and there was no doubt about it. Now,
I believe y'all are overrated. I believe y'all are overrated, Omar.
And I think that it's a charity case to allow you to come on this show every week, but Flo still does it. Either way, that doesn't have nothing to do with us being champions.
Well, hold on, Omar. Why didn't answer me this? Why didn't that big three, practically a big four with Rondo, ever win another one? And you know what's crazy, Omar?
You know why?
History repeats itself.
You're being real disingenuous right now. You're being real shady right now.
4 years. You're going to have to stay on the show in the next 4 years and explain why y'all still have one championship in the Tatum-Brown era. I want you to Omar, history repeats itself. You're going to have to explain the exact same way.
All right, so
with the big three of the 08s.
So we know Omar thinks this is going to be a dynasty, and I guess you're thinking repeat as well?
That's the question. That's what I want to know. He must have them winning the next year, too.
There's no doubt about it. We're bringing every single player back.
Do you see possibly Omar? Do you see possibly Bulls style repeat?
I do. Yes,
I
see a Bulls
Stop it, Omar.
I see a dynasty.
Stop it, Omar.
I see the Warriors and Bulls dynasty type.
Hey, Omar, do you still have a hangover from last night?
Maybe we were popping bottles all night, so I had another one to, hair of the dog. Maybe it's possible.
Hey,
tell them. Canteen, what they call us?
Canteen.
What they call us in the streets, Canteen? What they call us in the streets? What they call me in the streets?
Don't do it.
The professor. The champ.
No.
The professor.
That's right. The champion. That's right.
The champ. The big dog.
Yeah.
Big
Hey, so
dog, big
Canteen.
dog.
So obviously, Jake, you don't see them repeating, right?
No, I don't. No.
Okay, and Canteen doesn't see them as a top 10 team. What do you see for this team, Canteen? Do you see them repeating or possibly at least getting another championship in the next 2 or 3 years? What do you?
So I'll say this, man. I think they got a strong possibility to make a good run, man. I mean, they are the powerhouse out of the East, man. The only team that I foresee that may give them, a chance is depends on what Miami does, man. If Miami makes some good power moves and Miami beats their team, I think Miami's a decent team. But they were talking about, Durant possibly going to Miami, making some moves like that. And they were also talking about DeMar DeRozan and a couple other guys.
They're going to need somebody to beat us, that's for sure.
Yeah, they were going to the Lakers, but you're gonna need a powerhouse
that's
going to be able to compete. Them. You're gonna have somebody that needs to be a powerhouse that needs to compete. These guys, they showed you, Flo. Now I'm not saying
so you're saying they have a shot at repeating, but it's not like you're not guaranteeing a 2 and 3 in a row.
You can't guarantee nothing, man. There's no guarantees. I think they got a strong shot.
There's no guarantees in life, of course.
They have a strong shot. Canteen.
What I'm saying is,
they beat everybody that was hurt, and then they got to play the number. Look, you know what pisses me off more than anything?
Dude, we went to more than 18 in the regular season.
We know that nothing's guaranteed, Canteen. We understand that. But what I'm saying is, are they the favorites next year to win it all? That's what I'm saying.
Please be real, Canteen, right here.
And are they the favorites?
I can't project that, man. I mean, they had a good run.
Give us your opinion.
They got a strong possibility, man. That's all I can say.
So you're saying they're not? They got a possibility. You don't see them as the favorite. Who do you see as the favorites next year?
It depends on all these moves after they have.
I can name 4 teams out the West automatically,
man.
Okay, give me 4. Give me teams
4
that.
teams.
Wow. Top 3. Teams. Right now, I'll give you top 4 out of the East right now. I'm gonna go Boston, Milwaukee, Miami, and possibly Chicago.
And do you see a team from the West beating the Celtics next year?
Hell, I mean, it depends on how Denver.
Canteen?
No. Listen, man, it depends on how Denver comes back. Minnesota was the premier team to make a move, but they didn't even make.
But right now, do you see them beating them?
They got a strong team. Minnesota does, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's fair. All right.
I better see a repeat from this team. Talking this much.
They do need a repeat. I think they do need a repeat. And I think if everybody's intact, they have a strong. I think them and maybe the Nuggets are co-favorites. I would say they have a strong chance to repeat, Omar. Just because, because I think.
Flo, you're forgetting about the biggest boogeyman in the East.
Who?
The team that beat them every time they see them.
Who cares? We're over that hump. We're over that. We're past that.
You're over that hump. You didn't get to play them. What are you talking about?
We don't have to ever again because they're never going to be good again.
I can't respect that, Flo.
Done.
Flo,
Jimmy Butler's going to be retired next year.
Flo, he's telling me he graduated high school but got to skip 11th grade. That's what he's telling me right now.
Jimmy Butler's going to be in a nursing home in 2 years.
Okay. Yeah. I can't wait, man.
Yeah, I don't think Miami's a threat to them because I see this team as long as, barring any health, of course, as long as this team stays intact, primarily and
thank you, Dad.
For the most part, I think this team has the best chance.
Ruben, take your heart out of it, Ruben.
Repeat would be tough for me, but repeat, I think they have a really solid chance because they're gonna. I mean, the chances are they're going to be better next year. Having played another year together, Porzingis, if he can stay healthy, Drew Holiday,
we're bringing everybody back. Everybody is coming back.
Everybody's coming back. I mean, at least this year, I guess they're not going to put Jaylen Brown on the trading blocks this year like they have every year. But
why would you? You have 2 of the best.
Well, what I'm saying, they do every year.
Players in the world.
Every year since he's been there, he's been on the trading
block.
Run it back. So if you run it back, I got the Celtics favorites for sure in the East.
Let's go.
And then I got in the West. I would say probably the Nuggets or the Timberwolves. So, but yeah, that's the way I see it. I think they have a strong possibility. I put them just outside the top 10, Omar, maybe at 10 all time. I give them some credit. They were a really good team. They had a really good. They could cover for each other's deficiencies, and so that was really a good thing. They played really good team defense, and they were able to shut down the other team's best players, or at least give them trouble. And so I think this is just a really good overall team that has a really strong possibility of repeating next year.
Flo, I think in the end, crown the Celtics that, but I think you have to give a slight crowning also to the Timberwolves for knocking out the Nuggets. Because if that doesn't happen,
I will say this: the Nuggets.
I don't believe that the Celtics beat the Nuggets at all. And I'll tell you this:
I think it'll be a tougher
I believe
series.
what happened was the Timberwolves and Nuggets killed each other in that series, and the Mavs had an easy slide by to beat whoever was more battered. And then they go in as a number 5. This was one of the worst teams I've seen out of the West ever go to the championship. I'll be honest. I don't believe in Luka. I'm sorry. I don't know why people hyped up Luka for this. Luka has no defense. The Dallas Mavericks, you know what's crazy, Flo? They were already having to move certain concerts around the NBA Finals because they already had predicted, their own management predicted that the Mavs shouldn't have been in the Finals. They had to move concerts around, Flo.
Yeah.
The Mavs were nothing. Stop crowning these guys like they beat the hardest team ever. This isn't the Mavericks of the 2011 season when they had to go against the back-to-back champ Kobe Bryant Lakers. When they had to go against the Young Thunder, had to beat the Big Three Miami Heat. They just beat a bunch of scrubs. They beat a bunch of injured teams.
Come on, Jay.
It's just facts.
I don't know. I know that they had an easy path to the finals. Yeah, a lot of the stars were hurt, but I still think they win those games. I just think it'd be a tougher road. I still think they have a great chance to win all the games.
I want to put a petition out that Omar has to put an asterisk next to the champion right there on his name. He has to put the little star.
I mean, that's what you got to do for the Lakers championship.
No,
this one's a legitimate championship. So
this is crazy. The Lakers had to go through so much. The Nuggets that year, man, that bubble championship was probably the toughest championship ever established.
No, not even close. You're way off there. All right, so let's go a little NFL. Any closing thoughts, Omar, for this?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to all my friends, all my family, everybody out there that helped me get to the place that I have got today, where I can be recognized as a world champion. Me, my Boston Celtics, my franchise, my father, we sat games. We were literally on the bench for game one. Right. I was sitting next to Sam Hauser and Al Horford. We were talking. I got me and Porgy. We hung out in the back, had some snacks.
Porgy. Man, you got a nickname for him.
All I know, Flo, is if the Broncos win the championship, I better get to be named champion the whole way through.
Yeah,
you're frozen, Omar. I don't know what happened. Yeah. We can hear you, Omar. You're just frozen. We didn't get to see whatever you signed. All right. Congratulations once again to the Boston Celtics.
We did it!
All right. So I know you had some. You had some NFL stuff you wanted to bring up.
Yeah, man. The biggest highlight from the OTAs, man. I mean, a lot of the teams have made some big power plays and power moves, man. I know the first thing we wanted to highlight was Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron Rodgers was talking all this nonsense about being at training camp and doing all this stuff, but he had an excused absence, right? And you know what he was doing?
Unexcused.
He had an unexcused absence, like doing whatever that stupid stuff he does when he goes into the ground and hides in the hole.
That's allegedly.
Yeah, that's what they alleged that he did. But then
darkness retreat?
It was ayahuasca. No, he was talking about ayahuasca.
But he admitted to both of them. So.
But then it's like he's pushing his teammates.
That's why he wasn't OTAs.
And he's pushing his teammates to say that he wants to be this guy and do all these great things. But he was out all season. He got hurt at the beginning of the season. So, I mean, you had plenty of time to, prepare yourself, get yourself ready for the season and do whatever else you need. So an unexcused absence, I think it's unacceptable. If you don't lead effectively.
Okay, so Anthony, are you saying that the fact that he was the only quarterback that missed OTAs, you're saying that's a big deal?
That says a lot. That says a lot. That speaks volumes about your leadership, your character, and the type of person you are.
Okay.
It does.
Omar,
it does.
Is this a big deal or no big deal? It's an OTA. It's mandatory, but it's not actual practice. It's not the season yet. What do you think, Omar? Is this a big deal?
Well, how well do you know me by now?
Almost a year, a little over a year, maybe.
Okay. And how do you know how I feel about non-in-season NFL topics, right?
No big deal.
And you continue to let Can infiltrate our program with these nonsensical topics such as OTAs. Who cares about OTAs? I could give a crap less about OTAs. They shouldn't even have OTAs. Why am I, a veteran of 20 years, coming to some stupid mandatory mini camp in the middle of June? No, you know what? Unexcuse me. Go ahead. Suspend me too, like they used to in high school. Expel me even if you want to. I don't care. I'll be there starting day one of the football season. I don't need training camp. I don't need practice. My name is Aaron Rodgers. I need to not tear my damn Achilles again. No big deal.
Okay. All right. Omar, I appreciate you. And the vigor in which you
Flo, I have a question.
Go ahead, Jake.
Has Aaron Rodgers been with this team 8 years or 9 years?
Nah.
Oh, what year is this? Second year, right?
Well,
so he needs practice now?
Oh,
so he needs practice?
Okay, I saw Tom Brady in a COVID year when they weren't even allowed to play practice.
Oh,
he was going to parks.
Don't talk about that. I knew you were going to do that.
Practicing with his new receivers. And Aaron Rodgers, who hasn't sniffed the playoffs in now 3 years, going on 3 years this year.
He did go to all the voluntary stuff, Jake.
It doesn't matter, Flo. Tom Brady was practicing during a COVID year in April. Go look it up.
So
with
what?
His new wide receivers.
He did that.
And Aaron
he did that the year
people do things for looks.
He did that the year he got blown out by the Cowboys in the playoffs. He did that year too.
Who?
Tom Brady. He does it every year.
He did. Hold on, but he did it, and they won a championship.
Who cares?
Oh. He did it the next year, and they won nothing. They won nothing.
To show us that they're favorites to win the AFC. Yes or no? Do y'all have them in the top 4 of the AFC? I sure don't.
I got them over the Broncos.
So why is Aaron Rodgers being there?
I didn't know he's practicing again. He gets to play the Broncos every year.
How is he being there at mandatory minicamp going to change that?
Wherever they land above the Broncos.
Every practice makes perfect, and the fact that you're not even trying to practice. Hold on, you know what's crazy, Flo? At the end of last season, they were trying to tell us Aaron Rodgers was ready to play again. Was that not true? Now he needs to rest his Achilles?
Well, it depended if they had a chance in the playoffs.
Come on, man. Be real. Hey, Aaron Rodgers, congratulations on being one of the most overrated quarterbacks of all time. If you were smart, you play. But you know what? I love what Colin said, and I'm going to repeat it. He will never play another meaningful game the rest of his career.
Dang.
I'm telling you that right now.
Wow.
But you know what you'll refer to him as, though, right?
What?
The same thing you're referring to me as today. Tell me.
Champ. A champ.
Champion.
Hey, congratulations.
Super Bowl champion.
That we should probably be looking at. Another. You know, you're actually right. There's a great comparison. Y'all got to play half depleted players in the NBA, and then Jay Cutler sat down on the bench and let them get a free win.
Jay Cutler.
You're absolutely
brought out
right.
Jay Cutler.
Yeah, I'm so glad. Great comparison, Omar. Great comparison.
What is happening? Flo, how do you continue to allow this to happen on this show? You are bringing down the ratings. You're bringing down our credibility.
It's facts.
Oh, it's part of the show. Jake.
Come on, man.
This is Jake's song, you remember?
No.
This is why that's Jake's song.
Aaron Rodgers, until you start taking your job seriously, we'll start taking you seriously. Till then, Take the L, buddy. You're not gonna do anything meaningful.
All
Makes it
right.
retired.
What else we got for OTAs? Canteen.
Hopefully nothing.
Another story?
No, I'm just joking.
Nah, man, we're good, man. We're good.
Ken, I'm joking, Ken. Go ahead. You know I'm messing.
Nah, man, the only thing that I really want to talk about was this whole Trevor Lawrence, man. That's BS.
What about Trevor Lawrence?
Bro. The highest
Trevor
paid
Lawrence
player?
contract.
What's wrong with it, Canteen?
Are you serious?
Go ahead,
Are
tell
you
me.
serious
I'm
right
ready to
now?
hear this.
Jake, you really for real about this? You think that he's a contender, a top-tier quarterback based off what?
I think he's a top 7 quarterback in the AFC right now. Would you not agree?
Who number 1? Mahomes 1. Who number 2? Come on.
I'd go
Mahomes
4.
1. Joe Burrow 2.
I'd go Lamar 3.
Lamar 3.
I'd go Allen 4.
Debatable.
I'd probably go to kid with Houston 4. The guy out of Houston 4.
Yo, we are overhyping CJ, but that's fine.
Are we really?
I'll go
Why?
Allen 4, 5 CJ.
Yeah, I think he proved himself.
No, after 1
They
year,
did.
come on, Omar, stop that.
I mean,
And
as a
then I'd
rookie,
go
he
Trevor
had one of the
Lawrence
best rookie seasons ever. What are you talking about?
Those are
Omar,
facts, bro.
You know what's crazy, Omar? Whenever you're not being
You haven't
noticed-
referred to me as champion yet? Yeah, that's what's crazy. Refer to me as
You gotta
champion.
call him champ, hey Jake. You gotta call him champ.
Hey, Astor Champ.
Oh my God.
Hey,
No, just
Astor
champ.
Champ.
Just
Trevor
champ.
Lawrence is a top 7 quarterback in the AFC. Jags, what's your position to do after? If you do not re-sign Trevor Lawrence, what's your next thing to do? Try and get who? No, but there's nobody out there. Stop that. This is a great signing, guys.
But you said that about Tua, didn't you?
He's
Jake?
already won. No. Tua is different. Tua has yet to win a playoff game. Trevor Lawrence has already been in season and won a playoff game. Give him.
So did
his
Daniel
due.
Jones. Didn't he go to the playoffs? Playoffs.
Yeah, Daniel Jones was the playoffs that year they went to Minnesota. They went to Minnesota and got beat.
But Trevor Lawrence has done the unthinkable. He's actually won in a bad. That's a bad team. That is not a good team at all. For him to do
What's
that
not a
is
good team?
the Jaguars. The Jaguars as a team is not good. He's carrying a bunch of scrubs.
I agree they're overrated.
So
Who's
yeah,
overrated?
I don't know why Canteen's hating on this.
The
Look,
Jaguars
you got-
are overrated. I mean,
The number one
You
thing
can't-
you need
yeah.
to do is get a quarterback. If you don't get a quarterback, you're gonna be just chasing for the number 1 draft pick. I'm sorry. Look at the Raiders.
Okay.
They have no quarterback. Their season's already
Okay.
done without it even starting.
Dang. Really?
No, I'm just saying the facts and evidence. There's no reason. Omar has nothing to look forward to this coming NFL season. Like, really think about it. You
He has
have
nothing
to
to
have
look forward
teams
to.
that don't have quarterbacks. The
Well, here's
Panthers.
what we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hey,
see somebody in the AFC and somebody is in the NFC. I want to add that in also. Somebody has to go to the Scotland of the AFC.
hey Flo, I've got a question
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
Do you know the only team in NFL history to win a Super Bowl and then miss the playoffs the next 8 seasons? Do you know who that would be?
Ooh. I'm gonna probably take a wild guess at the Broncos, but I'm not sure.
Ding, 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 ding! We have a winner! And what do we have for his prize today, Chuck? We have the Broncos missing another playoffs and being worse than the Raiders. So shut up, Jake!
Bo knows best. Bo nicks the fix, and you'll
Here
be
we
getting
go.
more of this
Here we go.
towards the
Oh,
beginning of the
Nick's
season.
the things.
I cannot wait.
Oh Lord.
I don't even know about that, Jake.
Any other topics for NFL? I mean, I know Omar's a little bored with
One last topic. I know this is just a little
practice
thing, but I'm
regular
gonna tell you this.
season.
I think this is bad. This is farcical. I think right now for what the Niners are doing to Brandon Ayuk is ridiculous. They need to get their head out of their ass, and they
And
need
pay
to
the
sign.
man.
If you can pay Christian McCaffrey, who is a depleting running back, remember the running back position always starts falling down towards the year.
Yeah.
And for him to give him a great contract and then not play a great wide receiver such as Brandon Ayuk and try and underpay him while he's on his rookie season, his rookie deal right now? Come on, man. 49ers, y'all need to fix that fast. Because if not, I know a couple teams that might want Brandon Ayuk.
Like who? Like who?
If I was the Bears, I'd go after them.
Hey, by the way, happy belated Father's Day. I got a Father's Day gift. It's actually a gift box.
So now you cannot hate Dak Prescott anymore.
Well, but look who's on the back. Oh! Yeah.
That's dope. I like that. That's nice. That's cool. Happy Father's Day, brother. Happy Father's Day. From you, happy Father's Day, Jake.
And
I got you can use that to wipe your butt soon, man.
From Mexico, my daughter brought me this, and remember I called it the Jimmy Johnson curse, and now I think it's the Romo curse. This is to defeat the curse.
Oh, look at that thing! Hey, little
cowboy to defeat the Tony Romo curse. All right, any final words, guys? Jake, party words.
Hey, congrats, Asterisk champions. What a great way to end the NBA season. Hey, hopefully we can get a real champion next year, and I am ready for the NBA draft. Ronnie James. La La Land it is, man. Let's go.
Any final words, Canteen?
I demand.
Good run, fellas. Good run, man.
I demand him to call me champion before we get off the street.
The champ.
Just one time, Jake. Just call him the champ.
Call him the champ.
No, just champ.
No, I'm not calling him that. I can't call somebody that when they haven't won it rightfully so.
Okay. Omar, you call the Lakers bubble championship a non-asterisk championship one time, and he'll call you champion. How about that, Jake?
I don't trust that fool. I don't trust that fool as far as we can throw. I don't trust him to do that. I'm not doing that. No. I don't trust him.
Hey, Omar. Man. Make sure, plug in your new show. Can't wait to watch. Can't wait to hear Clubber D agree with me on the Javonte Davis take.
Hey, Jake. Next year, if they repeat, you call him champ.
Yeah.
Hey, promise.
Hey, please. Hey, hell will freeze over before they get a championship again.
Please subscribe at Ball and Buds, BALLAND BUDS on YouTube. Tomorrow night we will have banter, brawls, and bravado. NBA insider Mel from Man Down Sports will talk NBA Finals, LeBron, Caitlin Clark, and we will also have Clubber D, the Combat G, on to talk all of the boxing news. Tank Davis will talk about Garcia. We'll talk about Deontay Wilder. We'll talk about Mike Tyson. We'll talk about all of them. And some special guests will also join that you will know. So be on the lookout for that, as we will touch on all of the most controversial topics of today.
Make sure to ask Mel if this is an asterisk championship.
Hey,
I will if you say no.
Sports.
We are the champions!
Bottom Line Sports, episode 125. Yeah. And one more time, the sports professor, or as we like to call him today, the champ. Congratulations to the champ and his dad, Papa Ruben, the Papa Champ. The Boston Celtics have done it.
Go back and see us sitting courtside, baby.
Nice. See you next time on The Bottom Line Sports. The Bottom Line Sports. Appreciate you guys. See you next time.
Subscribe.
Can't wait. Asterisk champs. Congratulations, Celtics.
Your whole life is an asterisk. I'm just joking. You know.
Oh man, his whole life is an asterisk. Man, his whole life is an asterisk. That was pretty good, Omar. I gotta admit. I gotta give a clap out for that. Man, we'll see you next time, guys, on the Bottom Line Sports. Tune in, share, like, subscribe. The Bottom Line Sports. See you next time.